Welcome, Generals fans. Here we are, Loudoun County, Maryland. Getting ready to play the Tri-City Eagles. Got a different view for you here today. We're on the ice floor right next to the bench, so we're going to hear the players as they have their superlatives to add to the color of the commentary and also the wonderfulness that is hockey. So here we are, Laurel, Maryland. Generals warming up. Lucas has been playing a banner year so far. Generals are 10 wins, no losses. So Lucas has been able to keep them down to a minimum. And the Generals players as well, jacking up the points. So today's contest against the Tri-City Eagles. Generals shaking it out here in the warm-up. So for those of us just joining, welcome to Laurel, Maryland. Here we are in the Garden Ice House, playing against the Tri-City Eagles. So this is the 11th in the series of Generals hockey games through this season. Generals 10-0 so far. We'll see how things go today against the Tri-City. I think they're looking pretty confident today. The Generals forming it up in front of the net. A little team spirit as they get ready to take the ice against the Tri-City Eagles today. So you'll see as we got a different look on the video here today. We're going to be filming from the at the ice. I'm actually adjacent to the Generals bench here today as they form up. Coach Sherman gets ready to give them the finer points. So there's no room to video from upstairs. So we're taking a look here from ice level. So we're going to see a different view. Hopefully you guys are able to appreciate the game and see as much as possible. I know I like videoing from up top. It makes it easier to see, especially down towards the other side. The other change here today, we're playing in a full Olympic-size ice. So we got 200 feet of ice out there ready to play as Generals get ready to start hockey. Dropping the puck, Laurel, Maryland, Garden Ice House. Tri-City takes the initial drop. Tri-City shot on net off the pads, comes back out the other way. And it doesn't have enough for icing. Tri-City chasing it down. Yep, it does. Sorry, icing. So bringing it back, coming back to the General zone. Bond steps in for the drop. Tri-City takes over. Puck control inside the General zone. Generals grab the puck. Bond takes it. Past the collector coming out of the zone. And Generals go for a change. Tri-City takes over inside. You got a knee-to-knee contact coming out the other way. Are they going to call it, or are they push the, I guess they got to call it offsides. So on the offsides call, we're going to take the drop just outside the Tri-City zone. Still no score here in Garden Ice House, Laurel, Maryland. With 14-15 minutes to play in the first period. Tri-City takes the drop. Shot on nets, easily stick save back into the corner by Monroe. Bickmeyer fighting for the puck. Hits McCormick coming out of the zone. McCormick stretch, Monroe stress pass. McCormick shot off the pads. Back out to the point. Played in by Jeanette. And a whistle stops play. So no score here in the Laurel, Maryland Garden Ice House as Morris chases the puck into the corner. Back out to center for Bickmeyer. Jeanette steps in from this point position. McCormick lays a pass out to center. Jeanette plays it in. Morris from the far side gets banging against the boards and plays it in deep for McCormick. McCormick turns, looking for pass. McCormick drop pass. That one skirted through the crease over to the other side, and Tri-City clears, coming back the other way. McCormick for Sherman black checking. But that shot goes over the top of the net, and Generals coming back the other way. Sherman clears his own, coming through center. The Generals go for a change. A shot on net is pad save back into the corner. Rabel plays it back to Siberia, coming out of the zone. Carr enters the zone. Carr shot. Glove saved by Tri-City. So generating a little offense here in the first. Still no score with 12:30 left to play in the first period. So Generals, for those who are just joining us, Generals playing the Tri-City Eagles from here in Laurel, Maryland. We're at the Garden Ice House. A little bit of a different look here as we film from the ice level. And the whistle stops play. Back out to center for drop. Rabel steps in. Lubo takes the puck outside, running through center. He's got Carr in the center. Pass to Carr, picked off by Tri-City. Tri-City clears his own. Banks coming out of his own end, tries to pass it through center, hits it forward to Carr, who plays it in deep. Centering pass, takes it all the way to the back sideboards there, where Carr fields it. Plays it along the back. Oh, Tri-City lays some pads back in the corner. Coming to play today. And Tri-City clears, coming back down. So Generals take over in their center ice. Barnes passes it ahead, hits Lugo. Coming through, Lugo dumps it in. The Generals go for a change. So with 11:15 left to play in the first, there's still no score here at the Garden Ice House, Laurel, Maryland. Sherman plays it in. Bond. Shot on net, gloved and held by Tri-City. All right, off the drop, Tri-City takes over and rolling back the other way, coming in hard. Shot, blocked by Off the high blocker by Monroe, saving the day, kicking it out to the side. Bond clears it ahead. That's going to go down, and it's got enough for icing. So back we come. General zone for the faceoff with 10:44 left to play in the first. Still no score. Laurel, Maryland, Garden Ice House. Bond takes a drop inside the general zone. Out to center, chipped away by Kleckner. Out to the point. Kleckner heading back the other way. He's got Rubino on the far side. Bond in the center. Kleckner shot off the pads, kicked in the corner. Secondary shot off a Bond, hits the pads hard. Held by Tri-City. And Bickmeyer takes a drop inside the Tri-City zone. Fielded by Morris. His shot on net's blocked by Tri-City. Secondary shot, goal! Bickmeyer nails it home. Opens the tap. Generals 1, Tri-City nothing. Tri-City picks up that initial drop. Rolling back through center. And on entry, we got an offsides call, and it's coming back out. So offsides, for those new to hockey, is when a player crosses the blue line, entering his offensive zone before the puck does. So that pushes the play offsides, and a whistle stops play. Tri-City gets that one in safely and is attacking the net. Shot on net held by Monroe. All right, off the drop. Rabel takes it. Coming out of their own end. Generals moving with passion through center. Carr's pass stretches Rabel out and trickles into the Tri-City zone. And they take over and play it along the backboards. Stopped up at the point. Board battle ensues. Got too many red helmets in the way. But back in the corner. Generals skate around the backside. Back out to the points, picked off by Tri-City. Tri-City coming back the other way with some speed. Chipped in the corner by Barnes. Centering pass. Broken up by Rabel. Barnes chips it into the corner. Played aside by Monroe. Carr takes control coming out of his own end. Jams the puck back for Jeanette, coming back the other way. Carr takes over in his own end. Back pass to Jeanette, picked off by Tri-City. Tri-City dumps it in, goes right to Jeanette, hits Lubo, full speed coming out of the other side. He's chasing it down in the foot race. Tri-City gets there first. Plays it back out the other way. Chase down, and the puck is, I see no ice, no call, so Severia playing out of his own end. Coming back the other way. Bond in pursuit. Tri-City with control of the puck behind the net. Played out to center. Picked off by Kleckner. And Rubino. Rubino's shot right of the mark. Back into the corner. Tri-City takes over, rolling back through center. Picked away by the Generals. And Kleckner chips it ahead. Kleckner fighting for it along the sideboards. Sherman plays it ahead. Picked off by Tri-City, coming back out. Got to secure those passes. Hit tape to tape. So Tri-City coming out of their own end. Attempting to. Generals take over. Play it out front. Loose puck in the center. Kleckner bangs one out the pads. And Tri-City clears. Tri-City centering pass, picked off by Severia in the center. Rubino passes over to Kleckner. Kleckner enters the zone. Kleckner dumps it in deep and goes for a change. So Generals keep the puck alive. As Whitlow plays it in deep. He's got Morris down low. Brickmeyer circling the net, getting into scoring position in the slot. From the point, McCormick jacks one. Doesn't make it through traffic. McCormick plays the puck down deep. Looking for a pass. Drops it off for Morris. Morris from the sideboards. Makes a move on a player. Dumps back in deep. Picked off by Tri-City. And that pass. They try to clear the zone. Barnes handles it. Plays it back in, but it goes offsides on entry. So Generals with an early lead, 1-0, with 6:35 left to play in the first as we take the drop in center ice. Barnes coming out of his own end. Hits McCormick rolling through center. McCormick takes the puck down deep. Played ahead. And taken away by Tri-City. And it's fielded by Whitlow coming out of his own end. Whoa! We got a Tri-City player taking the net out. Anybody going to blow a whistle when the net gets unlodged? Guess not today. All right. Stripes has got a handle on it. So Barnes plays it in. Guess they're in the let-him-play mode today. Morris from his corner. Tri-City. Brickmeyer scrapping for it. Back out to the point. Played in by Sherman. McCormick in the corner. Taking a move. McCormick looks for Brickmeyer down low. Pass to Brickmeyer off the pads. Loose puck out front. Picked up by Tri-City. Coming out of their own end. Tri-City enters the zone. Sherman chips away. Back out. Coming back the other way. And Tri-City dumps it on nets. Gloved. Kicked into the corner. Where it's played out by Jeanette. Jeanette plays it back to Sherman. Sherman to Jeanette coming out of their end with some back pressure from Tri-City. Back in for Morris. Carr skates it out of his zone, clears it out. Hits Morris coming through center. Morris moving through traffic. Off shot off the pad into the corner. Morris is tripped going in. That's going to cost. Is he calling? And Tri-City goes for the box. So that puts the Generals to the power play with 4:55 left in the first period. Generals with a 1-0 lead. Puck drop goes inside the Tri-City zone. Generals on the power play. Initial drop gets jacked to the side. It looks like Monroe's going to play it. And McCormick skates it around the back of the net. Coming out of the General zone. His pass coming out. Hits Rabel. Rabel back to McCormick. Coming out. McCormick playing it in deep in behind the net. Drop pass. Out to the point. Jeanette looking for a pass down low. Jeanette wraps it. Off the pads. And squirts out the center where McCormick's going to reset. So coming out of his own end, McCormick rolls through one defender. Through two. Still handling the puck, looking for the pass. Pass out front. Chipped away by Tri-City. And it's cleared out by Tri-City as Jeanette chases it down. So about a minute left on the Generals' power play as they go to re-enter the zone. McCormick rolling through traffic. Jackson, Tri-City player. Back out to the point. McCormick tries to chip it ahead. Backhander. Pass. Morris right on the doorstep. Just outside to the right. Morris plays along the back of the net. Tri-City goes on the attack, back out to the point. Played back in by Rabel. Sherman chips it around behind the net. Back out to the point. McCormick bangs it in. Rabel. Pass back out, and Tri-City clears, and that's on net. Played and held by Monroe. So Generals with 12 seconds left on the power play. They're going to have to field this puck in their own end and take it back the other way. So changing up the lines on the power play. So get ready to drop the puck. Whistle drop, takes it out to the point where Tri-City throws it up on net. There's a loose puck out front. Whitlow trying to take away, fighting for the puck. Monroe dives on it. So we're going to try that again, and that's it for the power play. So back to full strength. That shot is kicked away by Monroe, back out to the corner. Tri-City trying to keep it in, and General's clear. That's going to go down for no ice is waived. So from the corner, Bickmeyer fighting it out. Whitlow. Jack's a Tri-City player. And out to the sideboards where Carr's looking for the pass. He drops it. Severia steps up from the point, chips it in. Tri-City bangs along the back. Morris is there. Back out to center, and Tri-City runs it all the way down the end. And no ice. Carr coming out of his own end. Chipped out to Morris. Morris rolling through center. He's got Carr in trail. Morris' shot off the pads. Loose puck out front. Picked up by Tri-City. Tri-City clears his own. Coming back through center. Shot from the point. Blocked. Whitlow takes over. Coming out of his own end. Hits the slot pass. Picked off by Tri-City. Jeanette resets. Coming back the other way. Hits Carr coming too. Carr dumps it in. Sherman plays the puck in center ice. Tri-City tries to take over. Bond breaks up the play. Bond chips it away. Coming back the other way. Bond, great takeaway. Drop back out to Rubino. Rubino loses some footing. And play it back in, and icing is called. It was actually in front of the red line, so icing is when a player shoots the puck towards his offensive zone from behind the center line. So that one looked like it was a little close. He thought it was inside the center line, and only Toronto can tell us what the real play is. So we're going to go back to the drop inside the Tri-City zone with 49 seconds left to play in the first. Generals with a 1-0 lead. Rubino fighting it out in the corner. Centering pass picked off by Tri-City. Fleckner picks up the loose puck in center ice. Sherman moving it through center. Sherman plays it outside. Back out to center where Jeanette plays it in. Jeanette throws a Tri-City player down. Let's see how the back check works. Yeah, it works great. So Fleckner takes that one away as Tri-City tries to enter. Sherman chips it out. Looks like he hit it with a pitching wedge instead of a 9-iron. Didn't get much velocity on it. And Jeanette tries to clear the zone, but that's going to be it for one. So Generals, after one, 1-0 lead over the Tri-City Eagles here at the Garden Ice House, Lowell, Maryland. Generals looking excited as they take the ice for period number 2. Tri-City still thinking about it on the bench. They're trying to reestablish. So 15 minutes showing on the clock as Stripes gets ready to drop the puck. Period 2. Generals versus Tri-City. Bickmeyer takes the initial drop. McCormick rolls it in. McCormick takes it outside. McCormick shot, fans it over the top. McCormick chips it back out from Morris. His shot trickles back into the corner. Where Bickmeyer chases it down, tries to hit back to center. Tri-City takes over, chips it out. Morris. Tri-City shot up the pads. Secondary shot, they take it outside. Good defensive play by the Generals as they clear the zone, chip it back out. That's going to go down for no ice today. So Morris coming out of his own end. Tries to hit Bond. Not Bond, where's that? That's Barnes, rather, sorry. From the center ice, chipped away. Back out the center, Tri-City attacking. They dump it in. Waves no ice. Tries to chip it back to the point. Generals coming back on an odd man rush. Got Lubo coming in hot. Lubo shot just left of the mark. Great opportunity on that backhander. Caught him off guard, had an open net on the left side. Coming back the other way, Tri-City dumps it in. No ice is waved. Whitlow coming out of his own end, back to the point. Carr from the point, plays it ahead. Back around the backside. Whitlow plays it from the point. Whitlow takes a couple of steps in, his centering pass. Picked up Carr. And taken away by Tri-City. Lubo fighting it out in the corner for the puck. Carr plays it around the backside. Back out to the point for Whitlow. Whitlow steps up. Time and space. Chip out front. He's got Carr. Carr with a pass. Loose puck out front. Banged away by Tri-City, and they clear the zone. Coming back the other way on an odd man rush. In behind the D. Tri-City off the pads. Blocked by Monroe. Saves the day. So 12:34 left to play in the second. Tri-City on the attack. Generals pick it back up, bang it into Tri-City territory where they take over, coming back through center. So Tri-City trying to move the puck. Bangs it into the corner. This shot is blocked. Cleared by Generals. That one's going to go down. And icing is called. So back we come to Tri-City zone. 12:07 left to play in the second. Generals lead 1-0. On the drop, Bond takes it. Generals in control in their Tri-City zone. Tri-City clears. Picked off by Bond down low. Shot. Kleckner over the top. Kleckner, secondary, off the back of the net. Bond plays it along. Tri-City picks it up. 2-on-2 entry. Severia plays him outside. Severia chips it away. Pass out front. Picked off by Severia. Bang back into the corner. Tri-City, pass out front. Blocked by Jeanette. And Generals clear. Severia coming out of his own end, moving towards the net. Time and space. Hits the shot, blocked out front. Kleckner tried to pull one on net. Caught it off the Tri-City player halfway in. Tri-City clears the zone. Generals pick it back up. Tri-City takes over in center ice. Bond blocks that centering pass. Fleckner takes over, coming out of his own end. Fleckner needs a buddy. He's got Rubino stepping in behind. He dumps it in. As Bickmeyer comes off the bench for a change. Whitlow picks up that loose puck in center ice, rolling back the other way. Hits Morris entering the zone. Morris coming through the high slot. Morris, shot on net over the top. From the point. That made it through traffic, but was left to the mark. Tri-City coming out, stepped up by Barnes. Tri-City coming out of their own end. Shots blocked by Whitlow. And played along the backboards where Tri-City tries to get a centering pass. They shot from the high slot, held by Monroe. So Monroe's looked sharp today. Nothing sneaking by him. Always good positioning and good attention to puck management. So no rebounds, letting her loose in the front. So with 9:57 left to play in the second, Generals 1-0 lead. Tri-City takes the initial drop. The Generals are able to chip it out. Generals puck down low. Where's the puck? Goal! Generals! What a play! Carr nails it home. Sneaks it in behind the pad between the net. On that touch play. Great opportunity for the Generals. Generals take a 2-0 lead in the second. Rabel takes a drop in center. Played ahead by Sherman. From behind the net. Tri-City tries to take it outside. Jeanette tries to keep it in the zone. Exports by. Sherman takes over, coming out of the other end. Carr enters the zone. Carr's shot partially blocked over the top of the net. Lubo takes one for the team in the corner. Board battle ensues. Lubo skates the puck in back of the net, looking for a pass. Hits Sherman down low. Sherman back around the back of the net. Dislodged puck. Banged back in by Carr. Back out to the point where Jeanette keeps it in, plays it in deep. Carr around the backside. No support, picked off by Tri-City. So Rabel comes in, breaks up that play partially, but Tri-City's able to clear and take it back the other way. So with 8:37 left to play in the second, Generals with a 2-0 lead. Puck inside the General zone. Coming back down, Ubo. Skating fast, chipped away by Tri-City. Tri-City bangs along the backboards. Skating through, Bond challenging. Barnes picks off, dumps it in towards the zone, and finally clears it in, where Tri-City feels it and bangs it ahead. Bond. Whoa, I was close to offsides there. And that one goes down for icing. So 7:55 left to play in the second period. Generals, 2-0 lead. Face off inside the Tri-City zone. Fleckner picks it up with a drop past the Bond. Clears the zone. Severia challenging, chips it away. Great defensive play. Break up that entry. Barnes coming back the other way. Barnes centering pass, chipped away by Tri-City. Tri-City coming out of their own end, bangs it ahead. Coming through center, pinched off by Severia. He chips the puck away. Rubino tries to backhand it forward. Gets the business from Tri-City. bangs into the Tri-City zone where they take over. Try to clear. And they clear it out the center where it's easily fielded by Severia. Plays it ahead. Fleckner fighting for it along the sideboards. Bond comes up with it. Bond's pass for Rubino just in front of his stick. Skips into the corner, centering pass picked off by Tri-City. Severia steps up from the point. And Tri-City clears his own. Back check from Rubino. Takes the puck away. Tri-City bangs it ahead. And in control of the puck inside the general zone. Centering pass with that shot was just right in the net. But it bounced back to Monroe and he holds on. So 6:27 left to play in the second. Generals 2-0 lead. Puck drop inside the general zone. Tries to play it in for McCormick. McCormick with the puck down deep. Looking for pass. Centering pass. Hits Brickmar. Goes in front of his stick. Played down low. Shot from the point. Just right of the mark. Back out to the point. Sherman plays it in. From the point. Whitlow bangs it in. McCormick challenging down low. Tri-City takes over. Skates it out of the zone. Played back by Whitlow. McCormick chips it ahead. He clears the zone. The Tri-City has to reset. Picked up on McCormick in center ice. McCormick one to beat. Shot out the pads into the corner. McCormick picks up his own rebound, but Tri-City clears. McCormick chasing down. Takes it away. McCormick dumps it in. Goes for a change. So a fresh set of legs coming out for the Generals as Tri-City breaks it out of their own end. So that puck is taken away by Generals as Whitlow bangs it out the center where Tri-City challenges at the blue line. Keeps it alive, pushes it in. Played ahead. Carr coming out of his own end. Carr through center. Hits the brakes. Dumps it back for Lugo. Lugo from the point. Shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. From the corner. Looking for pass. Carr. Blocked by Tri-City. Rabel. Puck down low. Dumps it back for Lubo. Lubo tries to hit Carr in center. It's picked up by and cleared by Tri-City. Tri-City takes one for the team too. Here comes Carr. Picked off by Tri-City and they clear the zone. Coming back the other way. Rabel's chasing it down. He gets there first. Rabel hits the... Is that Jeanette? Yeah, it's Jeanette. I'm sorry, 43. Played ahead by Carr, picked off by Tri-City. So Tri-City moves towards the net. Centering pass. Chipped away by Generals, and they clear the zone. Tri-City dumps it back ahead, but that pushes the play offsides. So with 3:34 left to play in the second, Generals with a 2-0 lead. Puck drop, center ice. Vine steps in for the drop. Played ahead by Kleckner. And Tri-City takes over, enters his zone. Chipped out by Generals. Rubino coming through center. Rubino with the puck down low. His shot, not much on it. Dribbles forward. Tri-City coming out of their own end. Chipped away by Fleckner. Great defensive play on the back check. Sherman puts on the hustle. Tries to break that up. Tri-City takes over, rolling through center. Sherman chasing it down. Shot on net, chipped away with a stick save into the corner by Monroe. Rubino on the attack, down deep. That shot trickles into Monroe and he holds on. So we got a running clock, or is what's going on here? Okay, they stopped it. Okay, 2:34 left to play in the second. Guess the clock meister must have had a sway-laid button on that one. So Bickmeyer takes a drop inside the zone. The quick shot goes right on net, saved by Monroe and held on. Bickmeyer on the drop. Generals clear the zone. Chipped ahead. Here comes McCormick to the center. He's got none to beat. Tripped on the way in. He tries to... what do we got? They got a trip. They called it, and they're going to give him the penalty shot on the way in. He almost got the shot off on his sliding on his belly. So puck drop inside the Tri-City zone on that tripping call, rolling towards the net. So Bickmeyer is there for the drop. Out to the point. McCormick playing for the puck on the sideboards. McCormick keeps it alive, rolling through center. Pass down low, picked off. McCormick secondary shot off the face mask. Bings him in the beam. Catch one right on the corner. Shake that one off. Another drop. Bickmeyer takes it inside the Tri-City zone. Quick shot on net, left of the mark. Banged in the corner where Morris is there, fighting for the sideboards. Morris hits the brakes. Picked off by Tri-City. Morris gives him the business, but Tri-City enters the zone. Back check by McCormick, takes him off his feet. Called for interference. I thought when you have the puck, it's okay to check. So McCormick called for that interference play. Apparently they thought the opposing player didn't have the puck at the time. So in for two. So Generals going to the, I guess we got 4-on-4 as because of that tripping call. So we're playing 4-on-4 on 200 feet of ice. So a lot of open ends out there. So there's one. Morris lays him out in the center ice. And that shot on net goes right to the mark. As Generals playing along the back boards. Looking to clear the zone. They do. Bickmeyer rolling through center. Chipped away by Tri-City. Forward battle, center ice. Generals roll up with it. Severia plays it forward, and Generals play it in deep. So Tri-City coming out of their own end. That's saved by Morris on the stick. He plays it back, and Generals coming back the other way. Coming in hard. Picked up by Tri-City. Bickmeyer chasing him down. Kleckner there for a back check. Tri-City rolling through center. Tri-City throws a pass to the side. Off the pads. Not today. Monroe's looking great. So only 25 seconds left, and a whistle stops play. So it looked like I saw a ref signaling for elbow, and I see on the Generals we're going to send another player to the box on an elbowing call. with 24 seconds left to play in the second. Generals with a man down, playing 4-on-3, as there's several players in the box. So Tri-City picks up the drop on the attack, on the power play. Tri-City pass, centering pass, and shot is held by Monroe. Little scrap out front. So 6 seconds left in this period. Rabel steps in for the drop. So Generals now on the 5-on-3 power play. That shot is blocked by Monroe. Golfed ahead, and that's it for 2. So Generals so far are able to kill off the penalties. They're going to start off period 3 with a 2-man disadvantage. Take the ice for period 3. Starting with a disadvantage with a 5-on-3 condition. Going out. Looks like the players from Tri-City heading for the lockers early. Maybe shaken up on that last play. So with that sorted out, Stripes looking to drop the puck. Period 3, Generals versus Tri-City. So Generals start this period on a 2-man disadvantage. On some rough stuff here in the second. So they're playing 5-on-3 as Tri-City takes the initial drop. Plays it into Jeanette, who takes it around the back of the net. So Jeanette looking to clear the zone. He does. He jacks it forward, and it's going to go down. I don't know if they'll have enough for icing. It's picked up by Tri-City. So Tri-City coming out of their own end. Bangs it ahead to center ice. Dumped in from the center. Shifting back into the net. Jeanette chases it down. Jeanette plays it back out. Rabel in pursuit. Rabel plays it ahead. Tri-City's got to reset, coming back from their own end. So Generals so far are able to clear off the penalties. They've knocked down 1 penalty, so we're playing 5-on-4 now, and there's only 44 seconds left in the second penalty. So Tri-City's moving through center. Morris takes a swipe at it. Shot on net's right of the mark. Bang back ahead by Severia. Morris from the sideboard. Morris plays it ahead. Tri-City from the point. Slapper. Not up. Blocked out front by Jeanette. Secondary slapper. Jeanette blocks 2. Great defensive plays. And that one pushes it offside. So Tri-City dumps it in while their players are inside the blue line. So we're going to bring it all the way back to the Tri-City zone for the puck drop. with 18 seconds left in the Generals penalty kill. They're killing them off today here at Garden Ice House. So Bickmeyer takes a drop inside the Tri-City zone. Tri-City comes up with it, skates it around the back of the net. Skates through center. Whitlow challenges. Puck squirts into Moreau. He clears it aside. Sherman plays it along the backboard. From the side, Carr plays it ahead. Hits Lubo coming through center. Lubo gets challenged in center. Lubo in behind the D. Chases it all the way to the goal line. Pass out front, gets picked off by Tri-City, and they're coming back the other way. That pass is picked up by Whitlow as he takes it back forward. Dumps it in. And that was no ice is called. It's a good lucky break for the Generals. Back check from Carr, takes away. Lubo enters the zone, dump pass for Carr. Little miscue, and they take it off to the sideboards. And Tri-City skating out of their own end. Picked off. Sherman going through. Tries to get snagged in the skates. Sherman with a shot on net, held by Tri-City. Thought he was going to let that rebound go in a board battle right in front of the net. 12:23 left to play in the third period. Generals 2-0 lead. Laurel, Maryland, Garden Ice House. Bond takes a drop inside the Tri-City zone. That shot trickles into the net and kicked away by a Tri-City goalie. And Tri-City clears, coming back the other way. It's a foot race. Barnes is there. Barnes tries to block the shots. Goal by Tri-City. Tri-City puts one in the net. Closes this game on a 2-1 game here in Laurel, Maryland. Left to play in the third period. It closes the gap to Generals 1, Generals 2, Tri-City 1. Bond takes the drop, center ice. Plays it ahead. Rubino takes it inside the zone. It's banged away by Tri-City. Generals reset through center. Fleckner enters the zone, centering pass. Chipped away by Tri-City. Secondary shot. Rubino tries to take it to the net. It's off the pads. Skipped out to the sideboards where Tri-City takes over and comes back the other way. Tri-City dumps it in after crossing the red line. Barnes coming out of his own end. Hits the chip pass for Rubino on the right side. Tri-City takes over. Plays it back through center. They dump it in as they cross the red line. Skates it back out the other way. Generals take over. McCormick. He's got Bickmeyer in trail. McCormick's moving around traffic. McCormick's shot right at the mark. Drop pass. Morris from the point. Skips into the Tri-City player. He clears his zone. Back to Severia as he comes out of his own end. Severia plays it ahead. Tri-City takes over, coming back the other way. Severia picks up the pass, dumps it back, but Tri-City chips it back into the general zone, and they come out of their own end. Sherman plays along the backboards. McCormick rolling through, hits the brakes. McCormick off the pads, pass out front, picked off by Tri-City. Sherman challenging the center ice. Pass up front. Oh, that's just left of the mark. A lot of net on the left side there. Dodged the bullet on that shot being off the mark. So Sherman kicks it on the sideboards. Bond challenging. Chipped ahead to Morris. Morris hits the brakes. Morris plays it ahead for McCormick. And it goes down and no ice is waved. Got another break on that one. And it was tipped. I guess maybe it was. So Lubo takes over. Center ice. Chips it ahead. With 9:29 left to play in the third, and that goes down for icing. So back we come into the General zone as Generals hold a 2-1 lead. Laurel Garden Ice House. Generals take the initial drop. Comes back in the center. Tri-City takes over, enters the zone. Tri-City rolling through traffic. Shot. Nice sliding save by Monroe. Great save. So Monroe keeps him out here in the third. Rabel takes the drop inside the General zone. Whitlow comes up with it, plays it back to the point. Tri-City tries to take away. Tri-City puck down low. Tri-City goal! Ties the game. So 2 apiece here at Garden Ice House. Game's getting exciting with 9 minutes left to play. Bond steps in for the drop at center ice. Tri-City takes over, rolling back the other way. Chipped ahead by Severia. Shot from the point. Whoa, that just dodged a bullet again as that was chipped in. It redirected that puck. Almost hit the right side of the net. So coming back the other way, Rubino. Pass out front, kicked, shot is kicked, saved into the behind the net. And back out to the point where Tri-City rolling through center. Severia turns it back around the other way. Rubino plays it in deep. Bouncer up front. Shot, goal! Generals immediately strike fire. Jam one in. 3-2 Generals. Good job, guys. So late 22 left to play in the third. Generals take back the lead, 3-2, as the puck drop squirts back into the General zone. Whitlow coming out of his own end. Bangs along the sideboards. Hits Morris. Morris runs into traffic. Gets taken away by Tri-City. McCormick scrapping it out. Bangs ahead by Whitlow. McCormick chips it ahead. Takes one for the team along the sideboards. Fighting it out in the corner. And Tri-City trying to clear. McCormick throws a stick at it. And Morris chips it away. Where Whitlow bangs it ahead. Coming back into the zone, and it goes off sides. So with 7:40 left to play in the third period. Generals 3-2 lead. Puck drop just outside the Tri-City zone. McCormick takes the drop. Moving through traffic, picked off by Tri-City. They're coming back the other way. McCormick back checks, but Tri-City clears it in. Banged ahead by Morris. Bickmeyer chases it down. Tri-City working to clear. They do. Coming back through center. Sherman chips away, takes it away, and the puck. Great defensive play. Sherman rolling through traffic. North-south run. Gets tripped up. He's got one to beat. Pass to McCormick. McCormick's shot. Goal! McCormick on Sherman's pass. Great play, guys. 4-2. That's the way you score in this league. So Generals put a little cushion on the push it here in the third with a 4-2 lead as Jeanette jams that puck forward, chased down by Rabel. Loose puck out front, picked up by Tri-City. Tri-City clears the zone, coming back the other way. Tri-City shot, gloved and held by Monroe. He drops it actually, and Jeanette plays it along the backboards. Tri-City keeps the play alive, chips it in. Severia takes over, and Generals clear the zone. Carr, bouncing puck in center, fielded by Tri-City, challenged by Jeanette. And they enter the zone before the puck, offside. Generals 4-2 lead here in the third period with 6:20 left to play. Jeanette coming out of his own end. Played ahead. Oh, up the post and out. Lubo with a scoring opportunity on the backhanded shot. That looked pretty. And it goes down for icing. So back we come. Bond takes a drop inside the Tri-City zone. Shot from the point. Doesn't make it through traffic. Trickles to the right of the net. Back out to the point where Tri-City clears. It comes back the other way. Pointing it out. Sherman jacks at it. Tri-City takes over inside the general zone. Tri-City shot up top. Goal. Tri-City beat Monroe high glove. So that closes the lead. Generals 4, Tri-City 3 with 5:39 left to play in the third. Bond takes a drop in center. It's picked up by Tri-City. Rolling into the zone. Challenged by Fleckner. Puts him against the boards. Bangs it into the corner where Sherman skating out. He hits the centering pass to Rubino coming through center. Rubino plays it in deep. Puck squirts along the backboards, out to the center, and that's going to clear down. May go down. No ice is waved. So Sherman coming out of his own end. Plays it along the backboards for Whitlow. Whitlow moving through traffic. It's Kleckner, and his pass squirts through and picked off by Tri-City. Forward battle ensues, but Sherman takes control coming out of the general zone. Sherman moving through center. Takes one along the sideboards and dumps it in. With 4:20 left to play, Bickmeyer moving the puck down the backboards. Back out to the point. Whitlow's pass, centering pass, picked off by Tri-City, and they clear the zone. They tried to, anyway. It's picked off by McCormick. McCormick's put down low. Shot off the pads. Another scoring opportunity. Generals, another backhander off the post. McCormick shot that trickles left of the mark. Back down deep where Morris plays it along. Generals fighting for the puck on the sideboards. Tri-City comes open and clears the zone. Whitlow takes it, chips it away. Barnes plays it ahead. McCormick, puck down low, pass. Back door, off the post, and out. And Tri-City clears. Coming back the other way. Challenged by Barnes, Jeanette, and saved by Monroe. So good defensive play on that 2-on-2 entry. Generals 4-3 lead with 3:10 left to play in the third. Puck drop inside the General zone. Jeanette with the puck down low inside the General zone. Skating it out of the zone. She's got Rabel in center. Puck up, shot out front, off the pads. Oh, that secondary shot just went right in the mark into the corner. Tri-City coming out of their own end. Severia challenging. Severia's, the shot did not make it through the net. Severia pushed him outside. He didn't have enough oomph on that shot to get it anywhere near the net. So coming out of their own end, Carr rolling through center. It's picked off by Tri-City. Tri-City shot right of the mark, just a dump in. Severia picks it up, plays it in. Lubo plays it ahead for Carr, picked off by Tri-City. Severia dodges a board, takes a slew foot coming out of the zone. No call on that. Carr skates it into the zone. It's picked off by Tri-City, coming back the other way. Tri-City taken away by Bond. There's the zone. So 2 minutes left to play in the third. Generals with a 4-3 lead. Carr tries to hit the centering pass, hits Lubo a little ahead, and that's going to go down, and no ice is waived. So 1:48 left to play in the third. Bond plays it along the backboards. Sherman plays a DDD pass. Whitlow golfs it ahead for Bond. Bond chasing. Tri-City played it out of their own zone. Sherman coming back the other way. Rolls through some traffic. Hits Rubino. Rubino enters the zone. Rubino's shot off the back of the stick and into the corner. Bond takes control of the puck in behind the net. Skips back out. Tri-City takes over. Tri-City pass down low. Coming through center. Played outside by Whitlow. Whitlow chips it away. Whitlow gives him the business in the corner. Centering pass, not today. Sherman is there. Chips the puck down to the outside. Rubino skates the puck out of the zone with 40 seconds left to play. Puck in center ice. Tri-City in control. Tri-City enters the zone. Whitlow challenges. Whitlow jacks him up. Takes the puck away. Great defensive play. 20 seconds left. Whitlow plays it ahead for Kleckner. Kleckner rolling down the other way with 20 seconds. Taken into the Tri-City zone. And Tri-City tries to make entry. McCormick clears the puck. Relieves him of the puck. Bond plays it ahead for McCormick, and that's it. The Generals win 4-3 in a nail-biter here in the third. So Generals able to hold on here at Garden Ice House, Laurel, Maryland, defeating the Tri-City Eagles 4-3. See you next week in Richmond.